Good morning and welcome to my channel, Ewok in the Woods, Karen. And today I'm up in Payson, just a little bit to the east, at a place called Horton Creek Trail. Behind me you can hear the water bubbling. And I am going to be doing a 8-mile out and back. So it's like 4 miles up and 4 miles back down. But one of the other things that I wanted to try to do today was to test out my bear bag and to try and set up my Z-Bax tent again. So you can kind of see what the ground looks like. It's not too bad. A lot better than some of the other places that I've been hiking and camping. And some of these trees, I'll do a 360 here. There are juniper trees, ponderosa pine trees, and some gamble oaks. But so far I really have not seen any that are not dead and widowmakers that I could try to test my bear bag. So I'll keep a lookout and see what I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and do my stretches. I'm about half a mile in already today, and it's all uphill on the way up, and then all the way back down is all downhill. So had a good hike up. There's a little bit of snow on the ground, but not much. It's a gorgeous day up here. As you can see, I'm not wearing my puffy or a raincoat. So I'll check back with you again in a little while. Okay, I decided to give you a little bit of what the trail is like. Dense woods. Right now the Tonto Creek is off to, or maybe it's even Horton Creek, I'm not sure which it is. Actually, I think it is Horton Creek. Tonto Creek is down to my left and to the west. So Horton Creek is to the right and to the east of me. I'm pretty much heading north. If you keep on going on this, you get to the Highline Trail, and then it's a very steep climb up to Rim Road. I've come down that trail, but I've never gone up that trail. But just meanders in between being a Forest Service road and an actual trail. So it's fairly easy. It's a gorgeous day out today. Still have not really found a place to test my bear bag. And there have been a lot of places for setting up a tent. I just want to try to hike for a while before I do that. And like I said, the snow has melted. However, it's pretty muddy in some places, and with permafrost last night, I think it is called, it's still a little hard. Not bad, but I imagine on the way down it'll be pretty soupy. So I think I've seen a total of about 7 people heading back down. 5 other people, and then myself heading up the trail. Did see one dog at the very beginning. I took a picture of my foot next to some tracks. Not sure if it's a cat track or a dog. I'll try to put that in right around here so that you can see what I'm talking about and see if I can do that. But I'll let you go for right now and get to hiking. thank you to the gentleman who says he was an Alaskan trail guide. He helped me a little bit with that, hanging the bear bag, but he says I've got it figured out. And he says the worst part of it's just trying to get the throw down and trying to find a good tree. So anyway, about 500 feet up the mountain from there, a lot more snow, and that's the top of the rim, so I'm not too far away from the Horton Spring. So I feel good. I've got one bear bag hanging checked off my list. Didn't take me too long, a couple of throws, and so feels good having that accomplished. Talked to a couple of people about my YouTube channel, Ewok in the Woods, space Karen, as in the stack of rocks Karen. And they said, well, is that going to be my trail name? And I said, I really don't know yet. I mean, trail names come from others around you that see something that you're doing. Ewoks or Ewoks in the Woods might work. We'll see what happens when I get there. And we got a patch of ice even here. So pretty much everybody has passed me since I was trying to hang the bear bag. They're probably up there at the spring by now. And I think I will put away my phone so I can use both trekking poles as we're going pretty steep up and back into the rocks quite a bit. So I'll check in again with you guys in a little bit. Thanks for watching so far. All right, so I have got one of the most beautiful views. I decided to share it with you. There's the trail. Doing a 360 around me. Still haven't seen anybody for a while. But this is just gorgeous up here. Love getting to the mountains. You just cannot find a blue sky like that anywhere but in mountains. So I will get to hiking. It's kind of nice doing a little bit of a downhill and some flat. Came up quite a ways. Saw some elk poop and some elk trucks on the trail. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll zoom in. There's a lot of snow up on that hill. It's all snow over there. The top of the hill isn't until up there. check in with you guys in a little while. Okay, so getting near where Portland Springs is at, and there's one switchback, and you come back over this way, and another switchback, and then hopping around the corner. So definitely doing some elevation gain. Just passed a lady walking with her dog. She said it was a Hungarian pointer. I was standing there checking my all trails, and the dog came around a tree. Okay, so I just filled up with about 2 liters of water from that spring water over Horton Creek, and it goes up that way. The trail goes up and around there, and it's about, I don't know, probably about 1,000 feet maybe. I've seen it before, and there's actually a couple people up there right now, so I decided to go ahead and sit here on my log, or not my log, but Mother Nature's log. Had some lunch, and now I'm gonna get heading back down the hill. Once over, make sure I have everything, and pack out whatever trash that I brought in. It's a gorgeous day up here. Loving it. Now I'll head back down. It's about 4 miles down to the bottom of the trail. Checking again later. And welcome back. So I've made it about a mile down. It's going a lot faster. It usually does. I don't have to stop and breathe as often. But with that said, with my knees, that I've had surgery on both of them, neither one of them are replacements, and neither one of them was a complete ACL repair. They just cleaned up tears. And by they, I say the military when I was in active duty, and then just a couple years ago, less than a couple years, on my right knee at the VA. So coming down, I love having my trekking poles. I try to use them as much as I can. Save some wear and tear on my knees. But I've also, in the last couple of days, have started a regimen of taking ibuprofen again. So I think I'm going to have to contact the VA and see if on my right knee I can get another cortisone shot before I do start the AT. I don't know if you can see behind me. That's the trail. Kind of rocky stuff. Pick my way through different areas. That's what's ahead of me. So I've been sitting here trying to think of anything to talk about the AT and what's coming up, and you know, sometimes you get to hiking and you're jabberbox thinking about 100 different things, and today I'm like, think of something to talk about. I'm just enjoying nature today, and there really is not anything that I absolutely positively have to talk about today. So I think I'll stop right here. Maybe I'll spin it around a little bit and let you see my view as I'm going down. Okay, so as I said, I would spin it around and so that you could see my view as I'm going down. navigating a couple of rocks and tree roots. But yeah, I really cannot think of anything to even talk about. I think it's one of the pleasures of being out into the woods, and that is to clear your head, stop ruminating about different things, and just be in the here and now, be in the moment. And that's what I'm doing today. So, get through here. Okay, so I'll stop this and I'll check with you again in a little while. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so I wanted to video at least one last time. This is the last gate that I'm going to be going through. And every time that I got out my phone to try to do one last video, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 people. Probably 5 more dogs. So all together today I've seen probably 30 people, and probably about 6 dogs, I guess. Oh. Trying to get through here without that barbed wire scratching my light AF backpack. But anyway, I cannot believe the amount of people that have come up here late this afternoon to try to do an 8-mile out and back, so 4 miles in to go and see the spring and then come back. I'm not one that's a big fan of hiking with a headlamp, and as a matter of fact, I don't know what I did with my cable to recharge my rechargeable headlamp. Cannot seem to find it. I do have others that will work, but on the way up here in Payson, I stopped at the Walmart where I did buy it, and there was not one single rechargeable headlamp up there. Everything had batteries. So, I'm not too happy about that. I was at least hoping to be able to see what cord it was, or maybe even get another one. Oops, there goes my hiking stick. So anyway, I just wanted to film one last time. About a mile in, I think it is, you cross the creek and there's a pretty good campsite, stealth campsite. I mean, there's not really approved camping in Horton Creek Trail, but the last time I was up here, which was, late spring. Oh, there's a heart. That's pretty. Anyway, there was some people camping up there then, but I was really amazed to see how many people were camping up here. I think I saw 3 tents and a bivouac set up. So that's basically a tarp and you're sleeping outside. Hello, it's snow. And the afternoon winds have really picked up here. I'm thinking that the group that's going to be camping is 2 camp counselors, along with maybe a dozen kids, teenage type kids. It looks like the reservation, and none of them look like they were very well clothed. I don't know what kind of gear that they have. If they have a 3 or 4 season tent, obviously that bivouac is not. I actually had to consider my situation and went from a 35-degree tent to a 20-degree tent, or not tent, but sorry, sleeping bag, 20-degree sleeping bag. And I don't know what these camp counselors are expecting out of these kids out here. It's supposed to get down to below freezing. Like 58 today, like 28 tonight. That's a 30-degree change in temperature. And, you know, it does get dark by, it's 6:37 until about 6:37 in the morning. So you got 12 hours of darkness. And that means 12 hours of cold. So my thoughts are with them that they are all safe tonight. And here comes my trailhead. I've officially made it. The 8 miles round trip. Horton Spring. So this is Upper Tonto Creek Campground. It opens up April 1st. It'd be cool to be able to come up here April 1st. Try to get some more hiking in. But I'm just down this dirt road and then down a paved road, actually where Derrick Trail is. There you can kind of see a bunch of vehicles. That's actually the parking for Horton Creek Trail. However, it's usually pretty packed out. That's why I parked down lower at the other one. So, anyway, thanks for joining me today. Yeah, if you like some of my hiking content or all of my hiking content, please give a thumbs up and like it and comment graciously. I'd appreciate any welcomed comments about my channel. Share this with others. I'd really like to increase the amount of subscribers. I think I'm around 15 right now. But again, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.